Now, there's two scenes where there's one line in the movie. I won't give the line away, but I think it's the line of the movie, and it's in the last 5 minutes, and it's and you're involved in it.
Yeah.
When you're reading the script and you saw the line, were you comfortable with the line being in the movie?
Oh, damn. That wasn't in there. I asked the director to put that in there.
Oh, you
and
did?
They were like, no. Are you serious? I'm like, come on, man. It's a movie. Like, yeah, I mean, it happened 25 years ago. I'm like, come on, man. It's funny. Like, come on. And so, I love the writer there and also Charles. So they put in. I was really happy to have that in, especially when I saw the reaction. Now I did go see it in Atlanta, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's messed up." And I wanted to tell everybody, "No, it's okay. I did it." But I'm proud to say that I asked for that to be in the movie.
Yeah, this has to do with Chris's career at Michigan. So I don't want to spoil.
Not hard to guess.
Yeah, exactly. The most famous moment in his Michigan career, perhaps. And then the baptism scene is, okay, your wife is watching the movie. You guys are in front of us. And so that's your daughter that you're holding in the baptism scene. But explain what goes on in the baptism scene as much as you want to, because I was curious what your wife is thinking as she's watching that.
Okay, yeah. Well, she was at the filming, so she was very happy, even though, it kind of it's a scene where I'm allowed to be a preacher, and so I grew up in a very small church, just like the one, just the one in the movie. I had 7 people in my family, and maybe it was a church of 18 people, maybe. So you're a kid, you get to play the drums, you get to do all types. Lord. So it's a lot of fun for being a kid. And so really what I did was try to channel all my old pastors, a little bit of my father. My father actually was in that scene, so it was cool. He was like a deacon back there jumping up. He's jumping with Lisa Leslie and or Betty Lewis, she called. And so I get to have a baby. And so it first called for twins, and I have twins. And I was like, oh, that's the perfect scene. So my daughter, Elle Marie, she's in the scene with me. Of course, for people out there, don't kill me. It's a doll most of the time. But when we show the close-up, it's my daughter. And so my wife, I'm like, you're the only person that would shed a tear at this, at this funny movie because you see it pop up on the screen. But she loved it, and it was really cool. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed. What did you guys think? I thought that Dan had up, that Reggie actually did get you guys tickets. I didn't know if he was really going to get the tickets. What did that think?
Laugh out loud. There were probably 15 moments that were laugh out loud. And, the fact that you go behind the back, so you're in the baptismal, so you have your baby behind, like you're Harlem Globetrotter with your baby with the baptism. And I don't know who you were channeling with your look. I thought you looked sort of like a Jeff Bridges and Billy D. Williams, like a combo of Jeff Bridges and Billy D. Williams.
And put a little Al Sharpton with the gray in the wig. I like that. The Jeff Bridges, you're exactly right. The Billy D. and Al Sharpton. That's a heck of a combination.
Okay, can you give the audience? Can you do your voice? Can you give us one line in the voice?
Okay, I mean, I'm going to have send you some SAG papers or something. I don't know how that works. But yeah,
okay.
Here we go. Let me see. It's early in the morning.
Okay.
Man. Oh, man, you got me on the spot. All right, what did I say? It was just something like, good morning, Church of the Dan Patricks. This morning I woke up, I changed my daughter's diaper. She had a nice little package for me. It was a gift, weighed about 2 pounds. I said, Lord, how could something this small put something so big out of her butt in the morning?
Is your wife there looking at you like, what are you doing?
No. She's actually in the other room.
Oh, okay.
She's actually, yeah. I'll show her the tape later and she'll cringe.
So the movie is Uncle Drew, and it opens nationwide on Friday. And I will say, Kawhi Leonard, if you don't know, or Kyrie Irving, if you don't know it's Kyrie, he's that good in that role.
Yes.
I really thought, I thought Kyrie was legitimately great in that role.
Yes, he was. No, he did a great job. He knew how not to overdo it, and he carried the movie. I mean, it was a great opportunity for him, letting us be in it and working with us. But he set the tone and the pace, and that's why it was good. I think everybody really stepped their game up and started off with Kyrie, man. It was a lot of fun.
It was
a lot of fun.
A lot of laughs. Shaq's great in there. Yeah. Reggie's great as well. They're a lot of fun. A lot of fun in there.
Yeah.
And you get to
my mom, Dan, not to cut you off, but, in the scene where Shaq is Shaq, basically, when he's in the hospital, I watched that with my mom, and she literally almost fell out of her chair trying not to look at the screen. So Shaq makes sure he shows the people a side of him that they've never seen before.
That was Shaq crack is what that was.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that in the script that Shaq was going to – he has his hospital gown open in the back.
Yeah, I don't know if it was in the script. The real cool thing is they really let us improv. For instance, I know that they knew basketball, but I don't know if they knew basketball to the point of the average fan. And so, I remember one time we had to kind of fight for him to say barbecue chicken. They were like, oh, no, that doesn't make sense. We're like, no, you don't make sense. You don't understand. That's what Shaq's saying all this time, and kids will get barbecue chicken. Like, they're inside jokes inside of basketball that you guys need to trust us on since it's a basketball movie. And they did that. But no, we were allowed to ad lib a lot, and that's what was fun, because guys were not competing, but like feeding off of each other, able to, say, oh, okay, that was a good joke. Let me get my joke in there. So it was a lot of fun.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.